Hey girl, what's up? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today we are creating a glam look that's perfect for the holidays, and we are using all affordable makeup. I already did my brows to save us some time, but I went in with the Morphe brow pencil. It's one of my favorite affordable brow pencils, and I'm in the shade Java. And then for the eyeshadow today, we're gonna go in with Morphe 2. This is the Welcome to Miami Ready in 5 eyeshadow palette, and it has these beautiful green tones, gold. So we're just gonna go in with that. So on the lid, I'm gonna go in with this Morphe Hide and Peak Concealer Corrector in the shade Peak of Soft Tan. Looks like this. And this has like an orange corrector in here as well. So I do like using this under my eyes to cancel out any dark circles if I have any, tiredness. So we're gonna take this shade right here and just go buff this all over the lid. I'm using a lot of Morphe stuff today, but this was in a holiday collection some years ago, but this is like a buffing brush by Morphe. I'm gonna go in with this shade and just buff that all over the lid. We're just basically setting that concealer in place. Now this does not have your typical transition shade, so we're just gonna focus on doing like a smoky green eye and then bring in this beautiful gold and green shimmer shade. I'm gonna take the same brush and go in with this dark, this does have a lot of fallout, but I'm gonna take that dark green and just place that all on the outer corner. You wanna be careful with this type of green shade too, because it could definitely look like you have a black eye. And it actually looks a little darker than green, but we're gonna mix in this green to kind of give it a little more green depth. And I'm just gonna add that right in front of it. I'm gonna take this MAC 224 brush, it's another buffing brush, and just go back into this light matte shade and kind of clean up the top of the shadow. Nothing else on the brush but that. Kind of clean this up. We don't want to bring that up too high, like I said, to make it look like it was not supposed to look like this. Bring that out. Now going on the lid, I'm gonna take this green pearly shade. This is a really, really pretty shade. Like, look at how that looks. I'm gonna take this green shade and pop that all over the lid. Taking that buffing brush that we had the deep green on, not adding any more color, just going ahead and blending all of this together, kind of bringing that green in a bit more on the actual lid. It's been a while since I used that palette, but we're gonna go in and put some lashes on. These are the Ardell Naked Lashes in 425. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these on. They're super easy to apply. These are the most easiest lashes to throw on. So lashes are on. I'm gonna go in with this primer. I haven't used this in a while, so I said let me go ahead and pull this out. I do like a hydrating type of face, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. It is one of those jelly-like consistencies, but very hydrating, as you can see, and glossy on the skin. It moisturizes and just keep the skin really hydrated. So I really like this. For foundation, I'm going to be going in with the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Natural Radiance Foundation, and I'm in the shade Punta Cana. So we're going to go in with this. This has been some time since I've used this as well, but this is a medium to full coverage. It definitely gives a radiant look, and I just wanted to go with like some radiant products today, it seems. So we're gonna go ahead and with this. This does have a smell to it, which is probably why I didn't use it in a while. It smells like fruity though. Nothing that's not bearable. how flawless this looks on the skin. Like, wow. A little bit of this goes a long way. I haven't used this in a while, so this is actually more full coverage than I thought. So don't do what I just did and put all this on. If you have this foundation, let me know. Let me know if you tried this one. I put a lot. I'm gonna have to shear this out a bit. The coverage is so good and it's comfortable on the skin. It wears really nicely and photos really well as well. For concealer, I'm gonna take the Morphe one that we use on the lid, but I'm gonna mix in either the e.l.f. or ColourPop depending on the undertone. Let's just see what this Morphe one is gonna give. So the Morphe one, like I said, is gonna do more of the correcting and helping us balance this out. Yeah, and then we're gonna go on top of that with the ColourPop, and I'm gonna highlight with the e.l.f. And we definitely gotta balance this out. What are some of your favorite drugstore products? Like, it's been so many products coming out that it's just been hard to really keep up. Really, it has been hard to keep up. But what is your favorite new drugstore product that has been released? Let's start with the new. And if it's an old one, let me know down below as well. What's been your go-to? So this is going to be for the highlight. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. It's a satin finish in medium sand. And then I'm going to bronze with the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow. I'm sorry. I'm gonna bronze with the ColourPop Super Shock Bronzer Matte in Paradise City. For setting powder, I'm gonna go in with this Airspun Loose Setting Powder in Natural, the shade Natural. This is a really good setting powder. It just sets the face so well. It smells really nice and clean, fresh. It doesn't leave the skin dry. For all over the face, I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh face powder in medium dark 16. For bronzer, I'm gonna go in with the NYX Buttermilk Bronzer in the shade Do Butter. Love these, they're so pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way. Like, come on. I didn't even tap my brush in here all the way. For blush, I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. blush. It's actually a bronzer, but I use it as a blush. It's called Constantly Bronze. I think it's like the perfect orangey shade. And I think that would look really nice with this, yeah. I'm gonna now go back into the eyeshadow palette and just finish the eyes on the bottom lash line using those green shades. For highlighter, I'm gonna go in with this NYX Buttermilk highlighter. This is one of my favorite highlighters. I haven't tried any other shades, but this shade is just like so perfect. I also just took that and went in the inner corner of my eye. I'm gonna go ahead and spray the face with the e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. And on top of that, I'm gonna go in with this Sephora collection. This is the number 13. I know they reformulated these, but this is a beautiful pink. And possibly to mute it down a little bit, I'm gonna go with this e.l.f. gloss. To set the face, I'm gonna take the L'Oreal Infallible Finishing Spray. And this is the finished look. I really like how this whole face came out, and it is an affordable makeup look. I will have, again, all of the products listed down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed how this came out. And until next time, love, peace, and beauty. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.